Hello and welcome to another Monday movement session with me. I don't know what all these crazy actions are that I do when I do this. If you haven't been here before, my name is Kaitlyn. Welcome. We're going to do 30 minutes of movement. We're going to include some strengthening, a little bit of stretching our aerobic capacity, and obviously a little bit of dance too. We're going to have some laughs, or you're just going to laugh at me. I don't mind either way, as long as you're laughing. And we're going to put some funky music on as well. As always, a few little disclaimers. Make sure that you've got enough space around you to not injure yourself or harm yourself in any way. Obviously, I'm working with my space. If yours is different, please do adapt anything that we do today to work with the space that you have, okay? As long as you're moving, that's all that counts. Secondly, as always, I put some funky leggings on for all you guys today. Make sure you've got some clothes that you can move in safely and comfortably as well. We want to make sure we're comfortable. I've got some water over on the side, so make sure you're drinking plenty too. I'll remind you throughout, but if you need a drink at any point, then do just have one. And lastly, as always, any music that we use today, Exim do not own, and we intend no copyright by using it. All right? Before I ramble on more like normal, let's get started. We're going to begin with a warm-up. We're going to wake the body up a little bit, as always, because it is a Monday evening. We're going to have some rolls everywhere, so just taking it easy, follow along with what I say, and then we'll move on to the next task. Let's go. Okay, so we've got a little bit of music on. I'm just going to speak us through what we're doing as normal, so just follow along, again, adapting anything that you need to at any point. Taking it easy to begin with, we're just saying hello and warming up a little bit. I'm going to start with the head, so we're going to do some circles. Again, throughout, don't forget to breathe. Let's reverse it other way. Back to center. Let's take it to the shoulders a little bit, so really drawing them up and down the back behind. Good, bring to the elbows. Bending the knees as we do so. Don't forget to breathe. Making any noises we need to. Stretching the body out, waking it up if we've just been sitting down as well. Let's reverse the elbow, so we're going back and over. Back. Get the back involved as much as you want to. Good. Let's shake the arms out, give the head a little bit of a shake, be careful. Good, okay, we're going to take it to the hips a little bit. I'm going to bring my feet out. Have a nice circle of the hips. Don't forget any spaces that might feel a little bit niggly. Pay them extra care. Might want to do a figure of 8. Getting to all of the edges. Nice soft knees. Good. Bringing that up. We're going to have a few roll downs, tucking the chin into the chest. Rolling down. Hanging over. And then bend the knees. Rolling up. Rolling the shoulders down the back. Again, rolling down. Having a nice relaxed stretch. Bending the knees. Rolling up. Sliding the shoulders down. Let's do that one more time. Nice and relaxed, bending deeply to roll all the way up. This time let's roll out to a plank position, so rolling down and bending the knees. I'm walking out. I'm just going to stay here for a little bit. You can have some nice circles on the wrist if you need to, or you can just hold it. It's completely up to you. Good, let's push the heels down. Let's have a little downward dog. Nice, long back, long legs. Have any wiggles you want to. Shoulders away from ears. Bend the knees. Let's come down onto our all fours. Let's do our I'll remind you what this was called. Let's do some disco cat. So the spine is coming in a nice circle around the body. Warming the back up, reversing it, trying to reach every edge. Maybe this time I'll choose one of my hip. Start to shake. Good, let's tuck the toes, let's walk the hands back to the feet. Bend knees again, rolling up. Nice, let's warm up our hips. So this time, rather than coming out with a bent leg, I'm going to take it on the floor. I'm going to bend my supporting leg. Make sure you can see me. Bend my supporting leg and I'm going to circle it out with a nice rondation. Circling. Circling. Good. Really stretching towards the back and then coming back through. Good. Other leg. And I'm keeping a loose parallel here, but also playing with bringing a turn out through, just to warm up that hip a little bit more. One more. Good. Coming back, let's have some gentle bends. Nice pliés in our parallel position. Making these sounds, make sure we're breathing nice and deeply. Let the arms be relaxed. Okay, let's take those bends and some rises as we come up. If you want, you can bring the hands up, back down, nice and controlled. Breathing as we do so, nice and slow on the way down. Let's bring that to our first position as well, using our turn out from the top of our legs, not our knees. So really turning out from the top. Doesn't need to be really far, just nice and loose. We're going to take those pliés and those rises again. Nice and loose. Make sure shoulders are away from ears. Belly buttons are pulled in. Engaging the glutes behind. It's what we've been working towards. All of our squats, we should have nice strong bums now. Good. Last one. Let's come out to the second position. Make sure knees are always going over toes. Let's do that again. So we're coming down, little Debbie, doesn't have to be really deep. Coming up. And just repeat. Good. Nice and strong. Let's take those a little bit deeper now. Good, one more. Nice, and let's just lower down as far as you want to today without falling over like I just did. Lower down, just hold it here for a little second. Good, coming back up. Let's bring the feet together. Hopefully the body's a little bit more woken up now. Let's move on to some strengthening. Okay, I'm feeling more ready to move a bit deeper now, so hopefully you are too. Again, please do take it easy and adapt anything you need to still to work for you. We're going to move on to our strengthening exercises, and as always, we're going to do 30 seconds of each. I'll time it on my phone. We've got 4 exercises to do today. If any one of them doesn't work for you, please do either repeat one that does or insert one of your own that you know works on strengthening for you. As long as you're moving, that's all that matters. And join me because I'm going to be shouting out all the time to keep going. It really helps me if I know that you're doing it too. So please do join in and we'll get a bit sweaty together. We're going to start off with something a little bit different today. I know, shock, I'm not doing jumping jacks. So we're going to still start with a wide leg position. Arms are going to come up. We're going to be nice and open in the chest. I'm aiming to keep my arms open as much as possible. We're going to do some, I'm just going to call them oblique twists. I don't know what they're actually called, but we're going to work some of our core standing up is twisting, so it's working the obliques a little bit, and I'm going to have wide legs to help me encourage that deeper knee lift and a little bit more of a twist as well. Alright, so as you just saw, we're going to alternate each side for 30 seconds. We're going to come up with a twist, bring that knee as high as possible and twisting around as deeply as possible with the body, okay? If you don't want to do it wide leg, you can do it from your parallel position, just making sure that we're aware we're not closing in the body because we've suddenly become narrower. All right, staying nice and open the whole time we're doing it. Keep moving. You can obviously do this as a jump. If you prefer, just take it at the level that you want to do it. All right, next, we're gonna mix it up again. We've not got squats today. We're gonna do lunges, so we're still working the legs. I'm gonna work on parallel lunges today, but please do mix it up if you want to with some side ones. Completely up to you, as long as you're working the legs. Again, I'll do it sideways so we can see. In our lunge, I'm coming forward. I'm aiming for 2 right angles. You don't have to go down as deep as that if you don't want to. If it's just here, if it's just a smaller step out, that's fine. We're still working our legs. So I'm going to come here, 2 right angles. I'm making sure that my front leg is not over my toes. It's back and behind them, and my back knee is dropped down low to the floor, all right? I'm coming back, and I'm alternating on my legs each time, okay? And up to you, you can put hands, I was doing running hands then, you can put hands on hips, hand on your head, octopus arms, whatever you want to do, all right? Our third exercise is, I believe they're called dolphin push-ups. So it's similar to a downward dog position, but rather than the hands, we're going to be on our elbows. So we're going to come down to the floor, we're going to place the knees down so we can get correct alignment. The best way to do this, or so I've been told, is loose cross arms, so you know how wide your elbows need to be. We're going to place them in front of us, and I'm going to unhook my hands. You can either have them locked in a triangle or flat on the floor. It's completely up to you. Legs, toes are going to be tucked. We're going to push up into a downward dog position. And I just had a little shift there, see, to make it work for me, so you do the same. We're going to come forward like we have done in the past to a plank position, and coming up and down each time, okay? I'm taking my my head past my hands, and then back again, okay? Lowering the knees to come out of this. You should really feel it in your shoulders away from ears. Pull those scapula down the back of the spine, all right? To make sure we've got good alignment. You don't have to rush, okay? It's gonna work even if you're just holding it there. So just do as many as you can or hold it, it's completely up to you. Again, if you prefer, you can just do a downward dog or take it into a plank. It will also work your core. Our last one, number 4, we're going to come onto our back. We've done these before. We're going to do our bicycles. So again, aiming to keep the legs off the floor as much as possible. Nice open chest. I'm going to come down to show you. We're crossing over the body again. So elbows coming up to the leg, swapping. I'm aiming to keep a nice long neck, a nice open chest. Okay, you want to keep as long and open as possible, nice and controlled. They don't have to be really fast. Just as many as you can do in one, okay? In 30 seconds. So, let's put some music on and we'll get cracking with our 4 exercises. Let's do this. Okay, so we've got our upbeat music on. Let's just recap what our 4 exercises are. We're going to do 30 seconds of each. I've got my phone, so I'll time it as best as I can whilst doing it with you. We're going to start with our oblique twist. So we're coming up for 30 seconds, or shallow legs, it's up to you. After that, we've got our lunges, alternating on our legs. We come down into our dolphin pose. Here we go. And we're coming forwards. Okay, afterwards, last one, we come onto the back. We're going to do our bicycles for our final 30 seconds. And then we'll have a little drink and a rest before our phrase, okay? Let's do this together. Are we ready? Make sure we've got a little bit of space around us. 30 seconds of each exercise. Oblique twist to start. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go! Keep pushing, you've got this. Keep that twist, nice and open. Halfway. Nearly there. 5 more seconds, come on, push. Good, stopping there. We're going to go into our lunges. I'll reset the time. Are we ready? Let's go, forward lunges. in push-ups, coming down to the floor. Let's give ourselves a second for alignment. Elbows. And go! Keep going, a new song, come on. Stay strong. Halfway. Nearly there. Let's do one more. Good, lowering the knees. Let's come onto our back. Bicycles, okay? Ready? Go! Halfway, keep pushing. It's your last one. Keep going, couple more seconds. 2, 1, good. Stop there. Good job, that was a good one today. We worked some different areas before we move on to our phrase. Let's grab a quick drink together and move on. Alright, let's move on to the next part of our class together. I did say we're going to have a little break, so make sure you are having a drink. I'm just going to talk for a little bit, so that's going to class as our break for a second. We're going to move on to our phrase next. We're not going to add more on today, because what we're going to do is we're going to use our creative time with this phrase. I'll recap all of it just in case you're new here. Don't worry, we've got your back. And if you already know it, then make sure you're practicing. There's always extra stuff to learn or refine in this case. And the idea of this phrase that we're doing is to play with music and the timing and the dynamic of the movement and where you want to take it really, okay? So we're gonna give some space for that today a little bit more. I'm just gonna play it as well, and we're just gonna repeat the phrase lots of times so that we have space to do that rather than only doing it a couple of times at the end. We're gonna use our creative time today and repeat it a couple more. All right, so let's get started. Before we begin, the song again is 99, that's 9-9 by Elliot Moss, okay? And there's kind of, we said this in previous weeks, there's kind of two sections to the song. It's slow but really funky kind of layering, and that increases in the second half of the song. So it doesn't necessarily suddenly get faster, but there's more elements that you can tune into and put the movement with if you want to. So before I keep talking loads like normal, let's recap the phrase and then we'll do it with music a couple of times like I said. Alright, we're going to start, and as I've said before as well, we're basing this kind of on diagonals, so I'm working in basically a square. If you've got more of a longer space, then please do just change it how you need to. Just make sure you're switching facings when each bit switches facing. Alright, for now, we're going to start in our bottom right corner, and again, I'm mirroring you, so this is the right side of your body, and this is the left side of your body. Alright, I'll do best to say left and right when I can, but don't worry too much. Make the phrase your own, that's what this is all about. So, I'm starting in my bottom right corner on a diagonal. I'm going to step forward towards you guys with my left leg. I'm swiping with my left arm, and I'm going to circle my right leg in front of the body, okay? And I'm stepping across myself. So let's reset. I'm starting in parallel position, as always, very inventive. So step out, cross the body, I'm going to step onto that leg, step forward again. With my right, I'll just step back so you can see. Step forward again with my left, said the wrong leg then, with my left, so I can pick up my right, scoop my arms, join it at the knee, hands are going to come to the shoulders, the head is going to take me off, balance backwards. And as I said before, 3 or 4 steps, as many as you want to. Just be careful of what's behind you. Make sure you've got enough space. Make it smaller if you need to. We have a second here to compose. The wind is going to blow underneath our arms as our knees drop from below us. We're going to snake the head back up. If you've got a long ponytail like mine, because none of us have been to the hairdressers, It's going to be really dramatic in front of your face. Let's do that again. So we compose, we've just fallen back. Gone loud bit back outside, I don't know if you just heard that. We're composed, the knees buckle, snake the head up, ripple it through the body to bring it forward again. Don't do what I'm doing with my hand, I'm just showing you. Bring it forward again, and we're going to catch on our right leg. Okay? Let's come back to the start. We'll recap up to there. So, parallel position. Again, I keep saying make this your own. So, if you don't have very much space this way, but you do upwards or sideways, do what you need to do, okay? And still, make the movement fit in your body. Make it as big as you can. Or you might go, I want to do this really small because my next bit's going to be massive, yeah? So this is the parts I want you to play with. Make it your own. I'm going to keep talking because no one's here to stop me. So, back to the start, like I said. Parallel position. 5, 6, 7, and scoop. 4. Compose. Dramatic. Catch. Okay? And I'm keeping my left arm behind me because I'm going to swipe it in front. It's like a part of the momentum of dropping forward. The arm comes afterwards, comes over the top, and it helps me to switch sides. So I'm then leaning on my left leg or my back leg. Okay? From there, the arms are going to circle around the body. I'm going to turn on my right foot, and I'm going to face towards the side. Okay? And I say the side because, again, make this work for you. Alright? As long as it's a different facing, that's all that matters. So, turn around my right leg. I'm going to use my left leg to support me in ending that turn. I'm on carpet, so it's a little bit weird to turn on carpet efficiently. If you're on wood, just be careful because obviously it's more slidey. Make sure that you're aware of what you've got on your feet as well, okay? I'm on it with the safety tips today, alright? Basically, just make sure you're being safe. So, we've just done our turn around here. I'm going to keep that momentum going. I'm going to have a look over my right shoulder and then my left shoulder, okay? And as I do my first shoulder, so my front shoulder, I'm going to shift my weight onto my back leg, onto my left leg, so that my right foot can come off slightly as I'm twisted and then bend back in to reposition myself, okay? From there, the bend straightens and I take a look over the left shoulder like we said earlier, okay? And the key thing about the second look is that you're not just gonna look and come back. It's a nice twist, yeah? We were practicing our oblique twists earlier. This time, we're gonna have a nice twist. We're gonna keep it there so that we can unravel it, okay? We fall off of that or out of that twist, okay? So, we've just done our turn. We're gonna look towards the front, leg comes off, reposition. Towards the back, I'm keeping this twist. I let it unravel, and I'm gonna fall in a semicircle around myself, okay? And it's just a little one. I'm just doing a little turn, okay? From here, we're gonna fall onto our leg in a lunge again, but this time it's the left leg down, and my opposite arm is gonna scoop forward, but this time I'm gonna go 1, 2, okay? And I'm holding my left arm in the air because it's gonna drop and take me into my next movement, okay? Let's rewind from the beginning all the way up to falling forward and pulling the arm in the air, okay? So parallel, I'm in my bottom corner, just in case you forgot. I'm in my bottom corner, let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, and step, slice, scoop. Here, balance. Good. Turn. Fall. Drop, scoop. Okay? And as you can see for me, I like to do a few movements and then have a little pause. And a few movements and pause, okay? So add the pauses in when you want them, okay? You might want one big dramatic one. You might want lots of little ones like me. It's completely up to you. It's yours to play with, okay? Let's add on a little bit more or recap a little bit more. So we've just come back to here. The hand is going to drop down the side. I'm going to change legs. So my left leg's just been out. I'm going to change legs. The arm drops. I'm going to step out on my right leg. Gather everything in. Tucking the left underneath and sinking down towards the floor. Okay? Right leg is up. I'm sat with my foot untucked on the left hand side, okay? So this next part is important. Make sure you've got some space behind you. I've said this a million times, but just in case you're new here, make sure your hands are flat on the floor, okay? We don't want any funky thumb, that's going to be hard to say, or nasty, there you go, that's a better word, nasty thumb injuries, okay? Flat hands at all times on the floor. We're going to lean forward, we're going to kick the bum, left, right, okay, in a little monkey hop. So we go forward, 1, 2, reposition the feet, and rolling up, okay? And I'm pushing off of that supporting leg that's on the floor. It's nice and small, hands strong into the floor, shoulders away from ears, okay? We've just rolled up, out of that. The left hand is going to swing across the body. Nice twist again. Don't know what it is with me and twist at the moment. Twist, we're going to pull forward. The hands wrapping around, and I said last week, as if it's like a piece of rope, all right? So we're going to throw, pull. As we pull it back towards us, we're going to step on the same leg as the arm, the left side. We're going to step onto that, throw that rope in the air, and as we do that, the opposite leg is going to come up, the right leg is going to come up, okay? One is actually going to step behind, okay? Let's rewind a little bit. Let's say we've just fallen in our semicircle to here. We're going to drop out onto our left leg and all the way up until there, okay? 5, 6, 7, and drop, scoop, change, gather, and kick your bum. 1, 2, rolling up, throw, pull, throw again, step behind. Okay, again, we're going to turn on our left leg, hands are going to circle above the head. I'm going to reposition facing forward, all right? We finish off with a look over both shoulders again, okay? And that might be quick for you, that might be slow and dramatic. You're going to keep saying it, make it your own, all right? It's whatever you want it to be. The moves are there for you to make yours, all right? I don't know what all of my gestures are today. Let's recap all of that from the beginning, and then let's do it lots of times to music. All right, let's go. We're in our bottom corner. We're going to step out on the left leg. Cross, scoop, falling back. Compose, drop. Catch, change the leg, turn. Good, compose, look, fall off of it. Be careful of what's behind you. Drop onto your left leg, scoop 2 arms, change the feet, gather, drop. Kick your bum, rolling up here, throwing the rope, pull, throw up, down, turn, finish with 2 looks, okay? And again, I'm trying not to say too many words so that you can activate your mind as well, but also so that you can make your own. Let's move on to doing it with some music. All right, our music's on, our camera's in. 5, 6, 7, and
hide all the keys and seal my windows, 'cause I'm going to war. Don't hold your breath waiting for me, 'cause I may never come home. No, I may never come home. Kids and see
good. Resetting yourself at the beginning. Let's do it again.
Don't hold your breath waiting for me,
5, 6, 7, and
leave all your bags and head for the water. Chase the lights into the sea. Don't hold your breath waiting for me, 'cause I may never come home. No, I may never come home. 'Cause I may never come home. No, I hold your breath waiting for me, 'cause I may never come home. No, I may never come home.
Alright, keep playing the timing. Resetting ourselves. 5, 6, 7, go!
I hear a train that'll take me someplace farther from the shore. Don't hold your breath, wait for me, 'cause the ocean needs you more. Leave all your bags and head for the water. Chase the lights into the sea. Don't hold your breath, wait for me, 'cause I may never come home. No, I may never come home.
Good. Okay, let's do it. One last time, together. Play with it. Doesn't matter if you get a move wrong or anything. Just keep playing, alright? Last time.
Hold your breath,
Resetting.
'cause I may never come home. No,
5, 6, 7, and good. Finishing up.
and raise your heads up, 'cause we're going to war.
Nice, okay. We nearly did it to the whole song. Nice work. Hopefully, you're getting a few more bits through exploring and playing with that you're liking. So if you're liking moves that you're doing, then stick with them, yeah? There's certain parts after I've done my turn, I love having a pause here to regain my balance, all right? So if there's bits you like, keep playing with it at home in the space that you've got and stick with them. See if you can create a flow that works for you, all right? For now, we've worked super hard, so we deserve to have a nice, relaxed cool down. Before we start, grab a quick drink and we'll come back together with some music. Good, so finishing up with our drink, let's come back together with a little bit of space, resetting ourselves for our cool down, lowering the heart rate, taking things easy again now, stretching out nice and slow. Let's find our parallel position. Taking a big deep breath in, shoulders up, letting it out. One more.
This is the sea between us.
Let it out. Good. Reaching the hands to the sides, have a big scoop up. We've worked a lot on our sides today, so let's have a side bend. Two-way pull, nice and open.
So hold your fire.
Stretching the other side.
Yeah, you're mine. You won't get left behind.
Coming up. Hands to the side, let's roll down. Straight legs over the top. Relaxing over, relax the head, relax the arms. Giving the head a bit of a shake. And a nod. Bend the knees, rolling up, roll the shoulders down the back. Let's bring one hand over to the side. At the same time, let's come into a nice wide stance. Shoulders down, chests are open. Good, changing arms. Shoulder down. Good. Gonna reach over for another side bend. Coming back up, opposite side. Done lots of twisting today, so make sure we're looking after ourselves. come back. Hands on the hips, toes facing forward, knees following toes. We're going to bend the knees to fold forwards, placing the hands on the floor, straightening the legs if you want to. Good, let's heel toe the feet in, bending the knees. Let's come down onto the floor. Straight legs out in front of us. Reaching up, nice and tall, 2 sits bones on the floor, nice long back. Let's keep a long front of the body, folding forwards. Try and keep as long as you can, nice and open. Good, folding the feet in, butterfly stretch. Knees towards the floor, let's sit up nice and tall again, holding onto the ankles or the feet, whatever you prefer. I'm going to fold forward, long body, open chest, shoulders away from ears. Good, coming back up, we're going to cross one foot over the thigh, hugging that knee in towards chest. Try and place both bum cheeks on the floor. We're going to turn away from the open foot. This is our open foot and I'm turning away from it. Nice long spine. Good, swapping legs. Other knee. Re-establish those 2 bum cheeks. Hugging it in. Open foot, turning away. Or the way the foot is going. It's completely up to you how you see it.
You see it came to me. It put its face up to my face so I could see. Yeah, then I saw the disappear.
Good. Coming back. We're going to finish with our uncrossed, cross-legged position. Just going to take a second here, closing the eyes. Breathing in and out nice and deeply. Thanking ourselves for what we've achieved today. We've built up the sweat. We've worked out some of that negative energy or some of that stagnant energy. We've earned a good rest tonight. Thank you for joining me. Let's open the eyes. Nice and slowly. Let's come back together. Thank you so much for joining me for another one of our Monday movement sessions. Again, I'm Kaitlyn. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working up a sweat with me in my lovely, definitely showable sweat top. Remember to join me next week at 5 p.m, but this time on Instagram Live. Join me there if you've got any questions, if you want me to go over any little bits, or just ask anything in general. At 5 p.m. on Instagram. See you there next week. Bye!